Third straight video with trading the title? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I know, it's a little ridiculous, but after Jahlil Okafor just had his way with our front court in Game 1, we just got no other options. I mean, it's Kelly Olynyk and Tyler Zeller. Do I really need to say more? I mean, the Boston pair of mashed potatoes called our power forward and center just wasn't going to work. So, here are some centers that I was looking at. First, John Henson of the Milwaukee Bucks. Secretly one of the better defensive big men in the league, as you see from his 99 block, and overall he's pretty solid, but unfortunately his rebounding is really weak, to the point where it just kind of nullifies anything he would do on defense. So for that reason, I don't think John Henson was going to matter. Plus, Milwaukee uses him a lot. Next, Miles Plumlee. His rebounding is better, but his defense isn't that great either. I mean, it's okay, but it's just, there's too many holes in his defense. So then we looked at Ian Mahinmi of the Pacers. And you know, Mahinmi, pretty damn solid throughout, but I just simply felt that there was a better option in Steven Adams. The Oklahoma City Steven Adams. Of course, he's got Enes Kanter playing in front of him now, and him and McGarry actually had like 15 minutes each, which was weird, so I figured, hey, they'd be willing to move him. And they did. The move is essentially Steven Adams for Jonas Jerebko straight up. I mean, we got Steve Novak if it really helps. And part of this is because Jerebko's salary was just very easy to make it happen, but I also want to give Amir Johnson some more minutes because Johnson's also a quality defensive player. We need more defense on this damn team. Now, what do I want Steven Adams to be doing? Just be big, okay? Disrupt shots in the paint. Finish down low, which he can do unlike Olynyk and Zeller could, or at least Olynyk. Grab some rebounds, make some energy plays. His offensive rebounding is about 82, so I do expect that. Block shots, and just, above all else, Steven Adams, just be a center who can contribute on both sides of the floor, and I expect him to do that. Now, who's going to play the backup center spot? Well, it's between Zeller and Olynyk, and I'll admit, as of right now, I'm leaning towards Tyler Zeller, because Kelly Olynyk, I mean, let's be honest, the guy's just an uncoordinated shooting guard who's unfortunately about 8 inches too tall for his own good, okay? Whereas Tyler Zeller is actually a center. He's not a great one, but he is a center, okay? He can finish down low, and he actually got the Brandon Bass treatment because his mid-range jumper is a 90. Like, really? A 90? Hey, if it is, it is. Now, let's talk about how I'm trying to improve this team internally. We got guys practicing a lot of jump shots, okay? Avery Bradley, Marcus Smart, Jay Crowder. These guys are hoisting jumpers every day because in the NBA, especially today, you got to be able to stretch the floor. Now, the newbie, Steven Adams, he's working on his mid-range game. That's the one part of his game that I really want to progress. That and his free throw shooting. David Lee, weirdly enough, David Lee actually sucks at scoring in the paint. Who would have thunk it, right? His shot close is like a 60. So I got him working on that. David Lee, you have to you got to become a better scorer, just flat out down low. Now Jared Sullinger, I got him running laps. Okay? Sullinger, lose some weight, dude. All right? I need you playing defense. I need you to be able to play minutes. I need you to be able to run around the floor. I got to deal with Sullinger. For every 1 mile he runs for me, he gets to shoot a three-pointer. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but if it makes him lose weight, I'll take it. Now, you heard me mention Avery Bradley and Marcus Smart a second ago. This is really one of the better defensive backcourts in the league, and I want to take advantage of this moving forward. So you're going to see in the future, we're going to be running a lot more double teams with these guys, trying to disrupt point guards. Now, let's talk about expectations. I think a noble goal for us would be the 5th seed. I think more realistically, we can be the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. We're definitely trying to finish over 500. And of course, if we get Boogie, then our expectations are a little higher. But I mean, if you look at the East, I think the top 4 seeds are locked in with Cleveland, the Bulls, Atlanta. Al Horford got disrespected so hard in this game. And the Miami Heat. But after that, we're looking at the Raptors, the Wizards, Indiana, and the Milwaukee Bucks. I think we could secretly just be a contender in that little area the entire year. I mean, barring an injury, a team just flat out disappointing, that's where we can strike. But that's why I say a noble goal is the 5th seed, realistically the 6th seed. Of course, if DeMarcus Cousins comes on this team, then it's completely different. Anyway, that's going to do it. More gameplay coming soon.